So Steph Curry said he wants to play 20 seasons in the NBA, which means he'll have to play 3 more seasons after this year that he already played, obviously. And I completely rock with the decision. I do. For us to have Steph for 3 more seasons, especially as we're on the brink of LeBron probably retiring next year or maybe this year. We don't know yet. So he might retire this year or next year. So I rock with his decision to keep playing, especially because Steph, and I've always gotten this vibe from how he plays the game of basketball. He doesn't need to be in his physical prime or playing or physically the best or in his prime, in his career to play the game of basketball. He's the greatest shooter of all time. He can just shoot and make an impact on the game. Like he can shoot. He's the greatest shooter of all time. He doesn't need to really do anything else to still be Steph Curry. That's the great thing about his game. He doesn't need to really do anything else to be Steph Curry. So as long as he can shoot, which he will always be able to do, shooting is the last thing to go. So as long as he can just shoot the basketball, Curry can play as long as he wants. And for him to choose 20 seasons, I think that was appropriate. I thought at the very least he would go for 19, which would be 2 more seasons. But for him to go to the even 20, I rock with it. I can't wait to see how these next 3 seasons shape up for him. It actually, in my opinion, put some pressure on the Warriors. Now, I don't know if Steph was trying to do this intentionally or not. I doubt he was. I think he was just stating what he personally wants. But for the Warriors, Golden State should look at this, and I'm talking about the front office. They just brought Steve Kerr back. They should look at this like, hey, we have Steph Curry for 3 more seasons. So over these next 3 seasons, we need to try, this is what we're trying to do, we need to try to get Steph Curry a ring or rings as he phases out of his career. So that means making moves that you wouldn't have necessarily made if you knew Curry was going to be there long term. So I think the best way to put the league on notice and let everyone know you guys are serious. I love Draymond Green, trade Draymond Green. But I mean, don't just trade Draymond Green for the sake of doing it. Don't be stupid, Trade Draymond Green for something that's actually going to be worth the hype. Like, I don't even know what it would take to happen. I don't know if this would happen, but trade Draymond for somebody like Giannis, because Giannis to the Warriors has been rumored since like 2020. Trade Draymond in a package somehow and get Giannis back. Okay, now you got Curry, Giannis, and Jimmy Butler on the same team somehow. Now you just put the league on notice to let everybody know, okay, the Warriors are serious about trying to be in a title contention picture at this point in time. They're just not trying to get to the playoffs or the play-in or trying to be competitive. No, they're trying to win a title or titles before Steph Curry retires in 3 years. That's how you send a message. But I rock with Curry's decision to keep playing for 3 more seasons. He can definitely do it. I don't see any fall off coming. The only thing he has to worry about is injuries. But since 2020, he's only had 2 seasons of playing under 60 games. So I don't think he really has anything to worry about as far as injuries either. So I think we'll be in for a show as Curry, has these last 3 seasons, and we'll see how his last 3 years of his career shapes out. But like I said, the Warriors should have took that as a challenge. But I completely rock with Curry's decision to do that. I can't wait to see how these next 3 seasons of his career happen and phase out. But it does my heart good to know that we're going to have the greatest shooter of all time for at least 3 more years. So that's what's up. Appreciate you, Steph.